Here we go again. It is January 5th, 2010. The weather reports are saying we're in for another 20 to 25 inches, maybe more, of snow. This just started, a couple hours ago. It's starting to get a little heavier. It's probably just barely above freezing or right at freezing right now, about 32, 33 degrees. And it's about 2 in the afternoon on Friday. It's supposed to continue through Saturday night, possibly late Saturday night. So yeah, we're going to have another insane amount of snow on the ground once more. So more on this as it develops. Well, this little video, this little camera that's taking this video, can't even come close to giving you an idea of the magnitude of how much is coming down out here. They say before it's all over we may have up to 30 inches with power line issues because it's a wet snow. So here we are, just a few hours into this, and as you can see, we've already got about 7 inches of snow here. And of course it's still really coming down hard. So here we are a little after 9 o'clock. It started snowing around 11 o'clock this morning, but it was still pretty warm outside, so nothing really started sticking until after about 5. By that point we'd had probably maybe an inch on the ground. And we're about 9:30 now. And we got about 5, 6, 7 inches depending on how you measure. I measured on the back deck earlier and looked about 6 or 7 inches. It's pretty windy and it's probably just below freezing right now, around 31, 30 degrees, and it's supposed to drop down into the high 20s tonight. So, well, you've already had a snowblower come down the street, and I'm taking a walk down the driveway here just to get a look up the street, just to see. Right now it looks about as nice as it's ever going to look. So just for giggles, I dug all the sidewalk out, all the way out to the driveway, just to see if it's even noticeable come tomorrow at 8 a.m. It's about 10 o'clock right now, a little after 10. If you're a kid, it doesn't get much better than this. Out back I've measured where we have almost 28, 29 inches of snow. Of course, I'm sure some of it's due to the drifts. So there's at least 24 or 22. I've never seen a snow this big in Bowie. And they say it's still going to be coming down throughout the day, and it's only about 10:30 in the morning. Of course, everything I dug out last night, you can't even see that I dug it out. It's a little after 11 a.m. The news reports have been saying that Amtrak's actually open, and while most of the flights are canceled in DC and surrounding, there's actually some flights that are coming and going out of the airport. But for now, just going to try and enjoy just how actually nice this looks before I have to deal with it. Crossing my fingers. I almost forgot the yardstick. Granted, this is a little bit of a snowdrift, but I've only got a few inches left of this yardstick. Well, it's been a few hours since my first video post from this morning. There is our Brink security sign, which you can probably not even see anymore from the front. The news is saying we have roughly another 6 to 8 inches coming before it's all over, and we're supposed to get another heavier rush of this afternoon. Out on the back deck I'm measuring 30 plus inches, and I'm sure some of that has to do with wind drifts, but this is going to be well over 30 inches before it's all over with. The stick, she is almost buried. This is, we're at about almost 1:30 in the afternoon, and this stuff is still coming down, as you can very well see. Very hard, and very loud too, actually. Well, the yardstick is officially almost buried. Less than an inch to go to get to 36. Of course, that's kind of a wind drift, so I'd still say, maybe 30 inches here. Still coming down. It looks thinner, not as thick as it was a few hours ago. We're now like 2:30 in the afternoon, but it is still coming down steady. And this is kind of interesting out front because the snow is actually up to the door, and I have actually a little bit of a porch here, so it's actually blown in, which that's been a first. We haven't had actual snow build up right on the front door here before, but clearly this has been will probably go down for the biggest snow that we'll have had for a lot of years to come. I'd be surprised if we get one bigger than this in the next 5 or 10 years. This is what they call making a dent in what is still a ton to do. It's going on 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I have this little patch, and I only have this much more to go. Hooray! That's what's left of the 36-inch yardstick. It's only 4 in the afternoon. It's supposedly going to be snowing until 8 or 9 o'clock, maybe later this evening. Well, it's about 4:40 in the afternoon, and it looks like the snows have finally stopped. Or at least it's barely coming down anymore at this point. I can see a little bit of flakes coming down here and there, but nothing to speak of. So, unless something else is coming, hopefully we can start digging out and actually really making a dent in some of this mess, and before it freezes up. But yeah, this was a huge one. Well, the clouds actually went away. It's almost dark outside, but at least the clouds went away. That's kind of nice. So now starts everybody coming out to try and dig themselves out. So let's just see how helpful everybody gets. Well, good times. About a good 20-30 more minutes of digging, and with any luck my back holds up, and I'll be down here near the end. We're almost out into the street, because there's what goes out to the main parkway. And thankfully I started this earlier this afternoon, because right now it's in the mid-20s and everything's starting to freeze. Finally clear all the way out. Until next time, I'm told that there's going to be, from our wonderful local weather, that we're going to have more snow this Wednesday. Only a nuisance snow, they say. Just maybe 4 to 6, 3 to 4, 4 to 6 inches. Nothing, right?